What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. So we got some breaking news right now. Shocking news, woeful news, unbelievable news regarding TYSON. Oh, scary. He's one scared dude. Bottom line, hate to say it. I don't know what. I lost my head. Ain't gonna lie. I've been on Fury's ass. Fury's been known to be a ducker, a puller outer, and whatever else. And I believe it was probably luck that got him through the Wilder fights now. I'm sorry to say it. I'm pretty sure every single Wilder fight, certainly the last two, he pulled out with something. Something was wrong with him. And yeah, he won the fights, and obviously history only remembers the victor. But still, his behaviour before them fights was suspect. Let's not forget, people. Before Wilder 3, Tyson Fury cooked Wilder in the second fight, right? Cooked him. Wilder had a rematch clause in the contract. Fury spent 18 months out the ring, fact. The second Wilder fight, I believe, was February 2021. Fury and Wilder didn't fight again in the contractually bound third fight until October, November 22. 18 months Tyson Fury spent flapping around, pulling out with injuries. Sorry, let's give the full chronological order here. Yeah? First off, Tyson Fury went to court. That took about a year. He went to court trying to deny Wilder his contractually obligated right to a rematch, of which Fury had agreed to, obviously. Because you best believe, if Fury had lost, he'd have wanted his rematch clause, right? At the time, a lot of Fury fangirls trying to suck him off. Oh, well, he beat Wilder so handedly in the second fight. We don't need to see a third. That's not how things work, people. Yeah? If Fury didn't want a rematch clause, he could have not signed the second fight. Anywho, the point is, Fury went to court for a year to try and deny Wilder of his right to a rematch. That got thrown out. At which point, the fight was scheduled for July 2022, or January or June 2022, whatever month it was. 2-2s. 2, 3, 4 weeks before, Fury pulls out with some sort of injury or his daughter was sick, whatever. He then does the third fight and he wins the third fight, and obviously everyone forgets what happened before. Well, he beat Wilder, so there's no way he was ducking. There's no way he was acting weird. 2-2s. Fast forward now to what year must it have been? It must have been December 2022. Fury's supposed to fight Usyk in Saudi. He's acting weird with that, not committing, saying he wants to fight Usyk, saying he doesn't. And then it comes the kind of whole Fury-Usyk 2023 situation comes to head. Fury says, Usyk, I'll fight you in London in March for 30% split. Usyk says yes. Fury dilly-dallies about. Not dilly-dally, ducks the fight, bottom line. Fury ducked the fight with Usyk in March in Q1 2023. Fact. That's what happened. Fury then goes on to fight Ngannou. Woeful fight. No, sorry. Woeful. Obviously, the fight turned out good, right? But a woeful pick at the time. An easy pick in theory. Turns out Ngannou's an Anunnaki alien and nearly knocked his head off. Nonetheless, it was a picker's fight. Notice this, people. When Fury's set to fight Ngannou, which is supposed to be an easy fight, there's no pullouts, there's no weird stuff. He get in the ring, right? Yeah? When Fury fought Chisora, December 2022, there's no pullouts, there's no injuries, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, YB, it's a coincidence. Oh, no, I don't believe coincidence. Not with this guy. Too much evidence. Every time there's a big fight, this guy, there's something going on. But if it's a bum, remember that. If it's a bum, he in there. He in there on the date. He on it like Sonic. No problemo. Yeah? A Wilder fight, which is considered to be a tough... In fact, let's go even further back. Let's go back to Vladimir Klitschko. Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko, right? Vladimir Klitschko had an obligated... same as Wilder, had an obligated rematch clause. Klitschko was the 10-year reigning champion. Best champion in the last 10 years. Fury beats him on points, nicks the fight on points, and then Vladimir Klitschko initiates his rematch clause. What does Fury do? Fury goes off and retires. Yeah, retires and then tries to spin the whole narrative into, mental health. And in fact, no, that's not even the full story, people. Fury doesn't just retire. Before retiring, Fury pulls out of the Vlad rematch with an injury. Fact. He pulls out of the contractually bound rematch with Vladimir Klitschko first with an injury, and the next time with a, what was it? I think Fury said he rolled his ankle. Tyson Fury in the Klitschko rematch rolled his ankle and pulled out, and then he retired and dropped all his belts and tried to spin it into the whole mental health slash, oh, I'm giving my belts away to AJ and to bums because I've done it all now and whatever else. Fact. Every time there's a crunch moment in Fury's career, he's pulling out. And really, in reality, he never fought Vlad in the rematch. We don't know what might happen there. So Fury's only really come up trumps against Wilder. That's the only decent fight he's had. Fury's had one good fight against Wilder, and could it be luck? Who knows? The third fight certainly could have been luck. I mean, look how bad Wilder can't even beat Parker. All due respect. Wilder was in there. Fury was in there life and death. Fury was in there listen, Joseph Parker's been knocked spark out by Joe Joyce, who's slow. So it's not like Joe Parker's got a granite chin and can't be touched. No. Joe Parker's been knocked out spark out by Joe Joyce, Slow Joyce. Slow Joyce has knocked out Joe Parker Sparko. Yeah? Fury goes in there, goes life and death with Wilder. Parker went in there, didn't even get touched. A man who we know will be chinny didn't get chinned by the biggest puncher of all time. I've always been sceptical of Wilder's power, and I've always been sceptical of Fury's power. Yeah, some of the evidence we saw, Fury knocked out Wilder, and Fury's been training with Sugar Hill, so he's a big puncher now. Yeah, some of that kind of missed in my opinions, but ultimately I was right. Fury can't punch, fact, and Fury's a ducker. And the only evidence we have that Fury is a half-serious fighter is the fact that he's beat Wilder, a man who can't beat Joseph Parker twice. And even then, even when he was beating Wilder, he pulling out. So I'm sitting there now concluded, based on what we've seen now with the Usyk situation, that Fury is essentially a chancer. Which we know, a lot of bare knuckle man, they are chancers, aren't they? Yeah? 100%. A lot of bare knuckle man, if they can come round and quote some 80-year-old granny 100 grand to do her roof, do you know what, one of them ones there? Or better yet, do you know what I'm saying? If they can quote 100 grand to do some, or they can quote X price to do some granny's roof with some moody tiles, they'll do it. Chancers. Yeah? That's what the chancers. Oops, I said it. Political, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Chancers, I'll do your garden for you and then fly tip it somewhere. No doubt. Anywho, I've given you that context. Because people, this isn't happening in a vacuum, yeah? As I've explained, every single time there's a half-decent fight, Fury pull out. And I have to put my hands in the air and critique myself here. I gave Fury way too much credit. 6 months ago I was saying, I believe the fight when I see it. And yeah, I kind of kept that narrative to some extent. But I lost my head. I thought, oh, well, there's no way Fury's locking it in. Especially 2 weeks out. I thought, there's no way Fury's going to play around the Saudis. They ain't like that. Well, I mean, he turned up for the Ngannou fight. Yeah, it was an easy fight. But so far, no one has actually muggled off the Saudis. I thought there's no way Tyson Fury going to go there, put on all the garbs, all the garments, all the Saudi garments, and pay all respect to His Highness, to Bin Salman, or Donny, or whatever, and then pull out. Well, here we are, people. Here we are. 2 weeks before the fight, he pull out with a suspect sound and ass injury. Now, I ain't got time to go into all the specifics in this video. We're going to 100%. We're going to cut to that at some point over the next week and get into the nitty gritty of it all. But ultimately, as you can see here, this is the original source. Chris Mannix was the first guy to leak this information. Tyson Fury has suffered a cut in training and is out of the undisputed heavyweight title fight with Alexander Usyk. Usyk's manager, Aegis Klimas, told Sports Illustrated. Now, Chris Mannix, I mean, we're going to get to this, but Fury, this is confirmed now. This is not speculation. Fury's team have also conceded it now, which I'll cover in another video. This is just the bottom line. He pulled out. He flapped it. Yeah, Fury ducked Usyk for the whole of 2023. Frank Warren himself even said at one point in the build-up to this fight in February 2024, he said, yeah, he admitted, yeah, Tyson didn't agree to the fighting, didn't really want the fight in 2023 with Usyk. Fact. Frank Warren let that slip on the basis that, oh, well, the fight's it's kind of, you can admit a wrongdoing if something right's about to happen, innit? You can say, oh, well, we ducked him last year, but look, we're about to fight in 4 weeks, so who cares? And I gave him that benefit of the doubt. Yeah, well, he ducked him, now he ain't ducking. Again, I have to critique myself here. I was running on the basis that, well, Fury couldn't have possibly been ducking Usyk because he's fighting him now. If he wanted to duck him, he'd have carried on ducking him. I was running on the basis that, well, with Fury's seen now, Usyk's soft to the body, We know Fury's not a stupid fighter. He'll see that Usyk's small, he'll see that Usyk's soft to the body, and he'll go in there and just a few days ago, I was lyricking about how Fury's going to go in there and Steve S.S. Cunningham OLEKSANDR USYK. Go back and watch that fight. The same way Fury dealt with the cruiserweight Steve S.S. Cunningham is how I thought he'd deal with Usyk. Go in there, hands up, and maul forward and mosh him to the body. Little did we know, they've been cooking this away. And I'm sorry, people, I don't believe in all the waffle. Oh, he cut, he did. You best believe it. We're going to get to it. We're going to break it all down. He ain't cut. I don't even think it's cut. I think he AI-generated photo. Yeah? I'm going to let you into a leak now. From what I've seen, I believe the cut Tyson Fury suffered was, number one, doesn't exist. And number two, well, but why be there's a picture out there? The picture has been AI-generated from the Wallin fight. They've taken the Wallin cut and then essentially used AI to re-engineer a new version, which AI does that all day, people. If you take a picture of something and want to change it a bit and make it look new kind of thing, make it look like a new situation, they can do it easy. Yeah? What Fury needs to do, I need to see Fury on a video. Even videos can be edited, but it's harder. I want to see Tyson Fury. Why picture? Show us a video, Tyson. Put a video out of your big gaping cut and your gaping stitches. Where's the video of Tyson Fury going to hospital? Where is it, people? You'd think for such a big fight, yeah? Oh, it's the biggest fight of the year and I'm pulling out. I'm the one pulling out after flapping it and pissing the fans off, pissing the fans around for years. Let me go out of my way to phone the film. Tyson Fury has about 10 bum lickers around him at any time. So where are all the videos of Tyson Fury pulling up to hospital to get stitches? That would have been a nice video to see for the fans, right? Look, people, not my fault. I'm at the hospital getting stitched up. Where's that? Oh, you don't see that, folks. You see a moody photo. Anyone can take a photo. I could take genuinely, especially at Fury's level, it wouldn't cost you $1,000. It wouldn't cost you even $1,000 to go and find some good guy who's good at editing photos and good with AI to make a photo look realistic. Any schmucko can do that. Any schmucko can't go to hospital and pretend to have their eyes stitched up. That's a lot, or maybe you could, but it's a lot harder, right? Because you've got nurse interaction. It's a whole different shtick. It's a whole different game. Where's the video? There's no video. Picture. One moody picture that looks just like the Wallin cut. No. That's a no from me, folks. Now, I'm screwing inside because I've been sitting here gassing, 2024 is going to be the best year. I genuinely didn't see it coming. 2 weeks out, I just didn't see it. And I can't lie, I haven't been that excited. I haven't been doing that many videos on this topic because there's been nothing to talk about. And in fact, if you saw my notes here, let's have a look at my notes quickly. I wrote some notes, I'm sure I did. I wrote some notes essentially planning to do a video on why Fury is so quiet. I must have deleted it out. That's the thing, I deleted it out. About a month ago, I planned on doing a video saying, here we go, this is here. So you see here, in my notepad, and I do my notes, in chronological order. So this right here is something that happened today. The fact this note here that means it's about 4 weeks. About 4 weeks ago, I had a video to do, Fury versus Usyk off ? Why 4 weeks ago was I fixing to talk about Fury and Usyk being off? I'll tell you why. It seemed weird to me. The build-up. Fury's been nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. It was extremely quiet. Now, I gave him, many other people gave him benefit of the doubt. Oh, well, it's a Saudi show and the Saudis are disrespectful. They don't want to be hearing all the rah-rah and well, Fury's been paid already, so he doesn't need to do the marketing. The whole Saudi shtick isn't based on revenue, right? In other shows where Fury's a stakeholder or a shareholder, essentially, he's incentivized. Fury, you're getting 50% of the pay-per-view split. He has to talk. The Saudi shows don't work like that. You get paid a fixed fee. It don't matter if you say nothing or if you say something. So we was all building this narrative, oh no, the fight's happening, Fury's quiet because he's being respectful, because there's no incentive to be noisy, whatever. Oops. No. I was right. The fight's off because he flapped it, and he was always fixing to flap it. It's very hard to talk so much when you know you're about to fake an injury. He already knew this. Yeah? And the sad thing is, I had videos I was about to do. Fury saying, "Oh, I'll never lose to a man with an earring in. I'll never lose to a man with an earring in." Great bar, I ain't gonna lie. Good bar, I love the bar. But come on, bro. You ain't gonna lose to a man with an earring in because you ain't gonna turn up. That's the God's honest truth. Call me a liar. Is or is not Tyson Fury turning up? He ain't turning up. See, damn right you won't lose to a man with an earring. And that's probably the problem here, people. What Fury meant to say is, I don't want to lose to a man with an earring in. I'm scared to lose to a man. Imagine that. Imagine losing to a man with an earring in, people. Wow, that's the worst. The only way to go out worse here is if you lose to a man with pink hair. Do you know what I'm saying? The only thing worse than losing to a man with a nose ring in, an earring in, is if you lose to a man with pink hair who calls himself Samantha. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the only way it gets worse than that. And Fury knows it. And Fury knew, wait a minute, there's nothing worse than losing to a man with an earring in who's 200 pounds soaking wet and who can't punch. What's your excuse there? What excuse you got? What excuse have you got as a 270 pound, 6'9" Behemoth, he alleges, losing to a dude with an earring in who's 200 pounds soaking wet? There ain't none. And that's why the fight ain't happening. And I'm sick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sick. I'm sick of this. Sick of it. I shouldn't have expected. That's the thing. I cucked myself here. And I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been, you can tell, I haven't been super excited for this fight. Part of the reason was because I wasn't sure it would happen. I've always said for the longest time, believe Tyson Fury's fighting when he's in the ring. But I let it slide. I thought, yeah, no, it's 2 weeks out. There's no way he's going to mess us out. It's about, oops. Anyway, the fight's off, people. Shocking start to the year. The only good news is that Usyk is a stand-up man. He's looking to schedule a real fight, not a bum. And AJ and Ngannou are real men. As much as I've critiqued AJ over the years, one thing he's never done is been a pull-out merchant. One thing he's never done is fanny around outside the ring. AJ has always handled his business outside the ring. Inside the ring, more sceptical. But he's always been solid outside the ring. Fury, the complete opposite. If Fury gets in the ring, he tends to perform. If Fury don't get in the ring, it's a complete clown show. And here we are again, clown show. Kicking off 2024. I'm disappointed, man. I was buzzing. We should be talking about this fight. That's all you can do at this point. Take a deep breath. Not surprised. And listen, I'm not surprised, and at the same time, I'm surprised. Shocking. And this is why people views are dropping off in boxing. This is the exact reason. The people, well, not the people, but Fury is really the flag bearer. The flag bearer of the sport is a joker, a clown, a muppet. Scared to fight, scared to lose. Bottom line, he got punched up by Ngannou, and anyone who thinks now he didn't, Fury was all in that fight. Fury was all in against Ngannou and got punched up. He knew, and I said, listen, if you're getting outboxed by Ngannou, I believe, maybe I'm a Usyk hater, yeah, I believe Ngannou beats Usyk anyway. Just how I feel. But if you get beat by Ngannou, who boxed in his first fight, what are you going to do with Usyk? Fury knows this. He ain't stupid. You can say Fury's many things. Stupid is not one of them. He knows. John Fury knows. John Fury's been saying, this fight's tricky, this fight's this fight's that. Anyway, I'm done talking about this topic, man. I'm done. Whack, people. I don't want to hear no more from this guy. No more from this guy. The only thing I want to hear from him, in fact, I don't even want to hear about build-up. All I want to hear from Fury from now on, like, for me, the media and anyone dealing with Fury promotionally speaking, in the only capacity they should deal with him is literally like a week before the fight. Even then, though, look, we're 2 weeks before. I was about to say, the only way you should deal with Fury is a week before the fight, say it's on kind of thing. We should hear nothing from Fury and then hear on the Monday before the Saturday, oh, Fury's fighting this guy. Because there's no point otherwise. There's no point setting a date and getting everyone excited. What's the point? You're going to pull out. Some clownery is going to happen. So from now on, I don't want to hear anything from Fury until the Thursday weigh-in before the Saturday fight. Fact, yeah? The only time I want to hear from Fury, yeah, is the Thursday press conference before the Friday weigh-in and then the Saturday fight. The only time I want to hear from him. 2 days out. I can't even, I'm pretty sure Fury's pulled out a week before. So I don't even want to hear from him a week before. 2 days before is when I want to hear from him. Pre-fight press conference, weigh-in and fight. That's it. I ain't trying to hear no more from this guy. Yeah? Scared to death of Usyk. And it was interesting how the odds are moving. Fury at one point was a big favourite. You put 100 quid on, you get 30 quid back profit. Yeah? It then moved to 1.8, so you put 100 quid on, you get 80 quid back. I'm telling you now, if this fight is rescheduled, which I'm not sure about, but if it is, it's going to be 50-50, or Usyk's going to be the favourite. Why? Because this dude's scary. Notice, Usyk never pulls out. AJ never pulls out. Why is it all these guys, top guys, never pull out? Fury always pull out. Why? He's scared to death. That's why. He been scared to death. He been ducking Usyk. I don't know what, again, listen, we know I don't know anything about boxing. I'm always getting predictions wrong. So, this is probably another one, to be quite frank. The fact I think that Fury will steamroll Usyk, that's definitely another one I'm going to get wrong. I was going to put, I still will, I can't help myself. Even if Fury gets new Usyk, I'll still put 100 quid on. Can't help myself. And that shows you that if nothing else, that Fury can lose. Do you know what I'm saying? If you didn't need any more evidence Fury can get smoked, the fact I'm telling you I'm going to put 100 quid on regardless of all this, 100%. But Fury knows boxing like I don't know boxing. And that's why he don't want to get in the ring. Because whilst the YB believes Fury steamrolls Usyk, Fury clearly does not. Yeah, else he wouldn't be fake looking ass injuries. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell, 100%, no doubt.